Welcome, fellow explorers and comedy enthusiasts. You're about to embark on a journey that will not only take you through breathtaking landscapes, but also tickle your funny bone. We're diving into the heart of some of the world's most iconic locations, but we promise there won't be any dry, boring history lessons here. Instead, we're giving you an all-access pass to the lighter side of these monumental structures. Their hilarious stories, and the fun facts that you won't find in your typical guidebook. If you're the type of person who enjoys a good laugh while exploring the world, then you've come to the right place. So grab your backpack, put on your most comfortable shoes, and don't forget your sense of humor because this is going to be one heck of a ride. And if you want to be part of this hilarious journey, hit that subscribe button and join us on this adventure. Now let's kick things off with something that's bound to make you chuckle, the Great Wall of Laughter. Now, why did the tourist break up with the Great Wall of China? Because he couldn't handle a long-distance relationship. Now, let's set the joke aside for a bit and really get into the heart of it all. Welcome to the Great Wall of China, a monumental structure that stretches over an impressive 13,000 miles. This wall is so long you could make a round trip from New York to Los Angeles almost 5 times. Now that's a road trip. This impressive structure is steeped in rich history, and it's one of the new 7 wonders of the world. But don't let that intimidate you. You won't be quizzed on dates and emperors. Now here's a fun fact for you. Did you know the Great Wall is not one continuous wall but a collection of walls? That's right. It's like a patchwork quilt of stone and labor. Talk about commitment issues. You'd think after all these centuries the wall would have settled down. But no, it's still all over the place. And speaking of commitment, did you hear about the man who tried to walk the entire length of the wall? He started out as a young, sprightly fellow. By the time he finished, let's just say he had a lot more gray hair and a great appreciation for comfortable shoes. But the Great Wall isn't just about the laughs. It's a testament to human determination and ingenuity. Every stone, every tower, every mile tells a story of a civilization that dared to dream big, and boy did they deliver. And if you're wondering about the view, let me tell you, it's nothing short of breathtaking. Imagine standing on top of the world with an endless ribbon of stone stretching out in both directions. It's like a scene straight out of a fantasy novel. So, if you're not afraid of a little commitment and a lot of walking, the Great Wall is definitely a must-see. Remember, it's not just a wall. It's a journey through time and a testament to the human spirit. And who knows, you might even get a few chuckles along the way. Speaking of commitment, let's talk about the terracotta warriors. Emperor Qin Shi Huang was so committed to his army, he made sure he had them in the afterlife too. Now, that's what I call going the extra mile, or should I say the extra lifetime. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the terracotta warriors, let me fill you in. They're an army of statues, and when I say army, I mean it. Thousands of them, each one unique, like snowflakes. Except, made of clay and a bit more serious looking. They were buried with the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang. Talk about a guy who doesn't like to travel alone. These fellas have been standing at attention for over 2,000 years. That's right, 2,000 years. And you thought your yoga class was tough. Imagine being stuck in warrior pose for 2 millennia. I bet they're just itching to do a downward dog or maybe a savasana. Their expressions are stoic, unchanging, like my Aunt Edna at a magic show. Never impressed, always on guard. They're the original Mannequin Challenge champions. Before it was cool, before it was a hashtag, these guys were doing it. They didn't need any fancy music or viral trends. They just stood there unblinking, unmoving, like my internet connection on a bad day. But let's give credit where credit's due. They've been doing a bang-up job. No bathroom breaks, no lunch breaks, no vacation days. Just standing there, waiting for, well, I'm not quite sure what they're waiting for. Maybe the next big thing in afterlife entertainment. Who knows? So if you ever feel like your job is too demanding, remember the terracotta warriors. They've been working overtime for 2 millennia. Talk about dedication. And you thought working from home during a pandemic was tough. Ha! These guys could teach us a thing or two about commitment, or about how to pull off a killer mannequin challenge. Either way, they've got it covered. Ever tried swimming in a highway? Well, in China you can. Sort of. Now let me introduce you to the Yangtze River, the longest river in Asia. It's like the I-20 of China, but with a lot more water. And fish. And occasionally a swimming buffalo or two. I mean, who needs asphalt when you've got a liquid highway? Now you might be thinking, a highway? That's it? Oh dear friends, the Yangtze is so much more than that. It's not just a river, it's a highway, a power plant, a fishing spot, and a bath all in one. It's like the Swiss Army knife of rivers. Consider this. The Yangtze River is so powerful it generates electricity. That's right, it's not just a river, it's a giant liquid power socket. Thanks to the Three Gorges Dam, the biggest hydropower project on the planet, it lights up millions of Chinese homes. Even Mother Nature is going green. And let's not forget about the fishing. The Yangtze is teeming with aquatic life, but fishing here isn't just a serene pastime. No sir, it's a full contact sport. There's no worm dangling here. Instead, you've got cormorants, birds trained to catch fish and bring them back to the boat. It's like having your own personal fleet of feathery fish finders. And after a long day of fishing, why not take a dip? Many locals use the river for their daily bath. Just imagine, a relaxing soak while drifting down the river. It's like a spa day, but with a lot more current, and possibly a passing barge or two. But hey, it's not all fun and games. The Yangtze is also a major shipping route, carrying goods from the heart of China to the coast. So if you thought your commute was bad, just imagine being stuck behind a slow-moving barge. So, next time you complain about traffic, just be thankful you're not stuck behind a slow-moving barge on the Yangtze. So, we've walked the Great Wall, stood with the terracotta warriors, and swam in the Yangtze River. Figuratively speaking, of course, China. A place where the grandeur of history and the sparkle of humor meet like old friends. It's where you can scale the heights of the Great Wall, only to realize you've left your lunch at the starting point. It's where the terracotta warriors stand in stoic silence, but you can't help but imagine them breaking into a flash mob any moment. It's where the Yangtze River flows with the patience of 1,000 years and yet probably rolls its eyes at the tourists trying to capture its majesty on their smartphones. But remember folks, these are just the highlights. There's so much more to China than its Great Wall, terracotta warriors, and Yangtze River, like its food for instance. But that's a topic for another video. Until then, remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step and a really good pair of walking shoes. There's something truly special about sharing a journey like this with all of you. If you've enjoyed this hilarious journey through China's breathtaking landscapes, do us a favor and hit that like button. It's a small gesture, but it means the world to us. It's a way of saying, I laughed with you, or I learned something new today. And if you want to continue being a part of this global community of laughter and learning, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We promise there's so much more to come. From the bustling lanes of India to the serene landscapes of Iceland, we've got a whole world to explore together. And while we're at it, we'll also be discovering the humor hidden in every corner of this beautiful planet. So buckle up and get ready to ROFL your way across the globe with us. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.